Okay, hey guys, so this is gonna be an update slash rant video. I've been yelling at myself for the last hour. I'm beyond frustrated and angry right now, and I'm gonna let it all out. Real quick to start, I've been gone for 2 weeks because my bike's been in the shop. To be realistic, it was a problem with my kill switch. The contacts were staying contacted even after I pushed the button saying they're not supposed to be. So my bike would, and if you don't know anything about Honda, their kill switch allows you to still run electronics when the bike kill switch is on, so it'll still try and start, but it won't actually start. It's from my understanding, it's race inspired. It doesn't bother me none, but because of that, if the contacts get screwed up, your bike will not start, but it'll make noise, and it can be a little more difficult to diagnose. But so it's not a big deal. Cleaned up the contacts, you know, kind of made it a little nicer, so it's working, and I haven't had any problems after doing that. So something in the end turned out really simple. Now on to my rant. I'm going to talk about the Englehart Center, and then I'm going to talk about Harley Davidson. So the Englehart Center is a sports bike dealer here in Madison, Wisconsin. They, I think they're the biggest dealer here in Madison. I could be wrong on that, but I think they are. And up until this point, I've always had good customer service and a good experience with them. And this is just one of those times that it may not necessarily be their fault, but I'm going to take it out on them. So basically what happened, I bought a jacket like a month and a half ago from them, Tour Master Intake 3, and my wife had requested that I get a jacket. She'd feel safer. I agreed. I went in. It was a decent price for a good quality jacket that came with a lot of features. So it had several different liners in it, and it was just a nice overall jacket. But basically what came of that is the zipper on it broke. Like easily. I hadn't even worn the jacket like two or three times, and the zipper on the very bottom, the little piece that clips into the zipper so that your jacket doesn't unzip itself. And if it was something simpler, maybe the things that you pull up the zipper with, like the little tags or something, had broke, I wouldn't have cared. But I don't like it. The jacket comes unzipped from the bottom. That's a big problem for me. So I took it back, and they said, you know what, we'll ship it out hypothetically Wednesday. You'll get it back. It's not a problem. It's obviously under warranty. I was like, okay, cool. Well, it's there for, I want to say a week, maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks. I don't want to over exaggerate, so I'm going to try and estimate best I can. It was there for a week and a half to 2 weeks. At that particular time, I noticed a problem with my bike, and I decided to go take it in to get it checked and see if there was anything major, something I need to get fixed right away. And so I decided to take my bike in. My bike was there for a week to week and a half. So roughly, the jacket was there for a month. Let's just go with a month. They had the jacket for a month. They had my bike for 2 weeks, a week and a half, 2 weeks. And during this time period, I'm calm. I'm not upset. I'm not aggravated. I'm like, you know what? As long as it gets fixed, and I trust these guys. And what ended up happening is I went there on Saturday to pick my bike up from the shop. They're like, hey, we think this is the problem. We took care of it. It's really not that big of a deal. I was like, oh, okay. And then ended up happening out of that exchange is I went in and they're like, oh yeah, your jacket's here. I was like, oh, you know, that works out perfectly. I can pick up my freaking jacket and my bike. You know, damn, you know, it's a double hitter. And I go in to grab my jacket first and then to go pick up my bike. And I'm looking over the jacket real quick, you know, I want to look at the little repair they did, and they didn't do it. They didn't do anything. There was nothing changed with that jacket. Nothing changed with that jacket at all. I was frustrated. I talked to the guy, he's like, you know what, man, I don't know what to tell you. This shouldn't have happened. Wait till Tuesday, the rep comes in, and he'll, you know, we'll talk to him. I had my bike back. Okay, fine. I left, and you know, I let bygones be bygones at that particular point. I wasn't going to push the envelope, I guess, and tear someone a new asshole. Figured that'd be it, you know, semi-nice. And what came of that was I came in today, Tuesday, and basically they played a bunch of phone tag and don't know what happened. The rep was like, I don't know what to tell you. And I know that basically they're going to ship it off again, and I wouldn't have a jacket. And to be honest, at this point, I know where I can go to get it cheaper. I know that I'm frustrated at this point, incredibly so, and so I told them I just want a refund. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to have your idiocy give me a bad day. And basically, and I know it's probably not their fault, but I'm still really frustrated that they had it for that long, and I told them what was wrong with it in the beginning, and they got it back, and they didn't even look to see if it was fixed. They just handed it to me. Oh, here you go, man, all fixed. No, it was not. And that pisses me off. So at this point, I'm aimlessly driving around, I know. But basically, I'm pissed off. And what pisses me off the most is now I don't have a jacket to ride with. And my wife is stern fast that if I go on a long ride, which is understandable that I have a jacket on. And what jackets do I have? I have a fucking leather Harley Davidson jacket. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with Harley Davidson or cruisers, but I am not going to fucking ride around in a fucking Harley jacket with Harley Davidson clearly seen on my back and chest. It's a disrespect to a different brand, I almost feel like, because they don't do crotch rockets. I mean, Buell's gone. So what frustrates me the most is that this is what they did. And it pisses me off that the best they could say was, oh, well, if we had a jacket to replace you with, we would replace it. Well, you don't. I don't want to wait around another 2 weeks. I'm moving. I won't be here in Madison in 4 days. 4 days and I'm fucking moving. I don't even, okay. Basically, real quick, my opinion, Harley Davidson cruisers versus crotch rocket. Is it right to wear a jacket of another brand? No, I don't think it is. It's, you know, especially with Harley Davidson, if it was a Yamaha jacket or a Honda jacket, you know, it really honestly wouldn't be as big deal. But it's Harley Davidson is a cruiser. They're known for it. It's what they do. It's their specialty. And those guys hate crotch rockets. A good portion of them hate them and nothing to do with them. So why am I on a crotch rocket wearing a Harley Davidson jacket? Probably gonna get fucking shot. I'm just frustrated with what's happened in this whole scenario. I'm venting, so I guess what to get out of this, guys, is what's your opinion on wearing a jacket from another brand on a different bike? Is it just completely no-no? Can everyone across the board agree that this is really not something you should do? Or are there those out there that believe that it's something that's acceptable, it's a jacket, get over it? And if that's your opinion, please share it with me. I will be putting out videos now frequently now that I have my bike back. I'm moving, so I'll do a move video, I guess. I'm really frustrated today, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope that everything works out well, and I will talk to you later. Peace.